How in love are you with the process? And when we talk about the process, we're referring to the process of attaining a goal. Back this week with a new episode. And the holidays are upon us, so most definitely take this time to enjoy whatever connection you have with your family and friends, whether it be in person, via Zoom, text message, phone calls, birds, however you guys connect. Make sure that you enjoy the connection, because life is to be cherished, not just during these times, but all the time. And before we go any further, please like, subscribe, and share. And as always, we thank you so much for tuning in. This week, I wanted to talk about falling in love with the process. That's the microwave in the background. It's a nice sound. How in love are you with the process? And when we talk about the process, we're referring to the process of attaining a goal. Most of us look at the end result. We look at people and they already have the accolades, they have the shiny toys. And I was listening to an interview with Jay-Z, and he's like, most people just want to emulate the end result. But how many of us actually take the time to enjoy the process? And I'm pretty sure that many of you have heard about some of the great athletes of the world, whether it be Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or LeBron James, and the amount of work that they put into practice. And it's hard to practice something, or it's less enjoyable to practice something that you don't have love for, because eventually over time, you're not going to have that drive and that fire behind you to keep yourself going. So, an example, the podcast, even for it to reach this point with the decent lighting and colored and being able to articulate on camera, it took, what episode are we up to? This is like, let's say roughly 125. It took 125 times to reach this point. And even before starting, there was sort of like a roadmap that says, okay, well, here's where I want to be at 52 episodes. So what roadmap are you putting out for yourself to serve as a guide to where you're going? And then you have to ask yourself the question, do you really enjoy what it is that you're doing? Because many of us, we see what other people are doing and we get thrown off by all the stuff that we don't like about life. So then we just try to copy the end result. But are you copying the process? Are you copying the formula of what it actually takes to reach that end result? Are you willing to put in the hours? But even more than that, do you feel it in your gut? Like, it sounds so cliche, but when you wake up in the morning, I was having this conversation with my wife, right? It's sort of like, if you were granted one wish to have a career of your dream, or a business of your dream, what would that be? You get one wish. And with that wish, you're going to be granted the opportunity to do so for the next year. How much are you willing to invest in the process? Now, you've been given an opportunity, but what do you want to invest in it? If you're just looking at it from the money standpoint, although the money feels good, it affords you a certain lifestyle, eventually, if it's not something that you enjoy, you're going to be miserable. So really take the time to think about what it is that you want to do. And it doesn't really cost anything to ask other people questions who are in the fields that you want to get into. And now is a time when everybody is just on OD overdrive, willing to share their stories and their experiences on what it is they're doing and what it takes to get there. A lot of us want to jump on the express, but we don't want to ride the local. Because the local, you know, when you're in New York, you jump on that one train. That local stops at every train stop. But we just want to get from uptown to South Street to South Ferry just as quick as the express. But it don't work like that. You got to hit all those local stops. Sometimes you got to get off every stop, take a look, see what's going on, look at the conductor, look at the people getting on and off the train, assess what's going on, make some notes, ride to the next stop. And you got to keep riding. So don't get caught up in looking at the end result. Get caught up in the process. And make sure that it's something that you love to do, something that you just don't get tired of it. And don't care about what somebody else thinks about what it is that you want to do. Like me, I like pickles. So maybe I'm going to start a pickle business. Maybe other people don't like pickles. Not my problem. It's my job, or even better, it's your job to go out there and find the customers that like the things that you like, or to find the customers that have a desire for pickles. And that's my spiel for today. I'm going to keep it light and sweet because I know we got to get back to our family. This is Motivation and Confidence, where we help you do your daily best.